Listen and repeat.
I woke up one morning to see rain outside my window.
I woke up one morning to see rain outside my window.
Wake up, it's raining outside, I said.
Wake up, it's raining outside, I said.
I helped my little brother out of bed.
I helped my little brother out of bed.
And we went outside.
And we went outside.
We stared at the sky for a long time.
We stared at the sky for a long time.
And we know today was going to be special.
And we know today was going to be special.
Oh, what's that?
Oh, what's that?
A small cloud was caught on a branch.
A small cloud was caught on a branch.
The cloud was so light that we were afraid it would float.
The cloud was so light that we were afraid it would float.
So we held it carefully in our arms.
So we held it carefully in our arms.
And brought it home to Mom.
And brought it home to Mom.
1. Mom put the cloud in a big bowl.
1. Mom put the cloud in a big bowl.
2. Poured warm milk and water over it.
2. Poured warm milk and water over it.
3. Added yeast, salt, and sugar.
3. Added yeast, salt, and sugar.
4. Kneaded it into a nice ball of dough.
4. Kneaded it into a nice ball of dough.
5. Then she made small round buns from it.
5. Then she made small round buns from it.
And placed them in the oven.
And placed them in the oven.
It needs to bake for 45 minutes.
It needs to bake for 45 minutes.
When it is done, we can have it for breakfast.
When it is done, we can have it for breakfast.
Suddenly, oh no, I'm late. I'm running late.
Oh no, I'm late. I'm running late.
And the traffic is worse on rainy days.
And the traffic is worse on rainy days.
Dad could not wait until the bread was done.
Dad could not wait until the bread was done.
He grabbed his bag and umbrella in a hurry.
He grabbed his bag and umbrella in a hurry.
And wobbled off for the office.
And wobbled off for the office.
He's going to be hungry if he skips breakfast.
He's going to be hungry if he skips breakfast.
Mom said with worry in her voice.
Mom said with worry in her voice.
45 minutes later, a delicious scent filled the kitchen.
45 minutes later, a delicious scent filled the kitchen.
Mom opened the oven carefully.
Mom opened the oven carefully.
And the golden bread baked to perfection.
And the golden bread, baked to perfection,
Floated gently into the air.
floated gently into the air.
Wow, they look delicious. Thanks, Mom.
Wow, they look delicious. Thanks, Mom.
As we ate, we began to float.
As we ate, we began to float.
Dad is probably starving, said my little brother.
Dad is probably starving, said my little brother.
Let's take some bread to him.
Let's take some bread to him.
I wrapped a loaf in a bag.
I wrapped a loaf in a bag.
Open the window.
Open the window.
And my little brother and I soared high into the air.
And my little brother and I soared high into the air.
Where could Dad be?
Where could Dad be?
Could he have arrived at the office already?
Could he have arrived at the office already?
No, he couldn't have.
No, he couldn't have.
Not with all these cars stopped in traffic.
Not with all these cars stopped in traffic.
Hey, it's Dad, shouted my little brother.
Hey, it's Dad, shouted my little brother.
We found Dad in the middle of a terrible traffic jam.
We found Dad in the middle of a terrible traffic jam.
He was on a very crowded bus.
He was on a very crowded bus.
Dad!
Dad!
Meow.
Meow!
He had some of the bread.
He had some of the bread.
Began to float.
Began to float.
Floated higher.
Floated higher.
And arrived at his office in no time at all.
And arrived at his office in no time at all.
Whew, thank goodness.
Whew, thank goodness.
We then flew between the tall buildings again.
We then flew between the tall buildings again,
Narrowly missing the electric lines.
narrowly missing the electric lines,
And landed swiftly on the roof of our house.
and landed swiftly on the roof of our house.
Before we knew it,
Before we knew it,
the rain had ceased.
the rain had ceased,
And there were white clouds above.
and there were white clouds above.
You know what?
You know what?
I'm hungry,
I'm hungry,
said my little brother.
said my little brother.
It's probably from all that flying.
It's probably from all that flying.
Should we have some more of that bread?
Should we have some more of that bread?
My little brother and I
My little brother and I
helped ourselves to some more of the bread.
helped ourselves to some more of the bread.
As we watched the clouds go by,
As we watched the clouds go by,
it was delicious.
it was delicious.